between you and Biggie was like, who rules the nigga kingdom and shit, basically. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this is like a fucking election. It's an election.
It is that.
Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Me and Biggie's situation is smaller than that. Me and Biggie's situation is like some mob shit. Like they're the boss.
Right,
when I was in jail, Bad Boy, Puffy was the crown fucking Don. Even though Suge, as big as he was, and Snoop, at that point, they just with 2 million sales, they took the whole shit. Yeah. Because Suge had Snoop to worry about with the trial. He couldn't be out there. That's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
Into Tupac, a young cat. I want to join the family, dog. Get me out. I want to join the family. Got me out. I'm out. I'm in the family. We make out. We went through some sacred shit, me and this nigga. Me and this nigga Suge. We was, every day I did my album, he was there every day. Every night we stayed up. We tossed it up together. We went out. We went to Mexico together. Went to Hawaii together. We went everywhere. You know what I mean? And thought about it. And to me, it's like like that gangster shit. Not like to glorify, but it's the politics of it.
Right. Like the
politics. Like
Godfather.
The only way for me to come back is to. There's no 2-man spot. It's only one spot over like what you call nigga kingdom. It's really like. It's more stronger than that. It's like once I hit you up with the words, you'll never think that again. It is the nigga kingdom on a basic level, but deeper than that, it's the power of black people. This is where our power lies.
That's what
as far as fashion, it's the young niggas. As far as the words, slang, the movies, what's hot, it's the young niggas.
Yeah.
We control that. Not alone, but we like the main nigga. You know what I mean? And he was that main nigga, and everybody tried to be like him. And nobody was successful unless they came from his camp or they was down with him. And that's how my shit is. Now that I'm the boss, and if I'm not, and if I'm not a good person, then it won't last long. Somebody will be able to overthrow me. But I feel like my
flaws
and my shit,
Yeah.
But I feel like only way for that to happen is for a fan of me to do that. A fan of me. You know what I mean? Because I was a fan of KRS-One, LL, all them niggas rocking. That's why even if they came out dissing me, I could destroy them. I've mastered their styles. They could keep writing new shit, but I've mastered their styles, like the 5 Deadly Venoms. They had the 5 Deadly Venoms, right? And the teacher made one more nigga that knew all their styles. So all he had to do was get next to a nigga like that, and he could destroy it. All I need is a nigga from New York. Get on track with him. I had the dopest East Coast shit in the fucking world. I mastered that shit. Cause East Coast niggas love real shit like West Coast niggas love real shit. Mastered that. All I gotta do is get deep into the drums. You know what I mean? And get deep into the science of the 5 boroughs, cause that's what that is. But when you get to the science of the 5 boroughs, that's so small. I hate going to there. I hate going there. And I don't think that New York should let me go there. I could give you a group that could go there. I'll rap on their shit. Let them go there. But the 5 boroughs is not how we gonna take over a nation. How we gonna have a nation. And that's what I feel. I know the 5 boroughs inside, and I know the science. I know everything, the history, everything. You know what I mean? But I know the world history too, and that shit is small. It's dope. It's like a cool ass hometown, but gotta grow. And that's what it's about.
The fact is, most of the motherfuckers living the West Side, or you know what I'm saying, living that lifestyle.
That's the majority, and it's just like that. That's what this is.
It's like 90%.
90%, and this is 10%. That's why I knew this. I knew this when I moved from New York. That was my first lesson, was to know that I can't keep screaming, I'm from New York. I'm from New York. You can't do that.
You learned that lesson quick.
I learned it quick, because New York is where everybody come to. There is no New York. Niggas from New York is from the West Side. And from down south, they all migrated to New York, had kids, and that's what happened. That's why New York has the most style, because it's like a gumbo pot of all these different niggas, like Southern niggas with shoes and niggas, you know what I mean? That's where the style comes from. But that's it. It's a little thing, and Biggie was the don of that. Now I took over his kingdom. Not took it over, but it's still niggas in New York bumping my shit. Ain't like my record ain't selling in New York. And without New York, I outsold it. You know what I mean? It's like a politician's race. If I lost New York, I won the other 49 states. And that makes me in control. Now I'm the new president for the next 4 years. Crucial Conflict could go 5 times platinum, but nobody's gonna let them sign no bills. You know what I mean? They can't make no hip hop laws.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like how we did it. How we make it. Like how I plan to make it. I plan to make it where niggas don't have to dress in Versace. But you don't have to dress in khakis neither.
Right.
My niggas, some of them niggas dress, like, you know what I mean, thugged out. Some dress khakied out, and some dress like me. I'm 25, so I can't be khakied out. That any nigga you see out there khakied out, as old as he is, like, you know what I mean? I don't care if you put it out there or not, but I just don't like I dig Ice Cube. I looked up to him. But because I looked up to him and I studied his style, mastered his shit, I know what he's doing is wrong. Shit ain't selling, so now he's going on the war shit, and he's using us as the gas. He just dropped some shit called Bad Am. And if you listen to it, you can see he hit him up and was like, oh, that's how it's supposed to be. Why he wasn't making him bow down when I was in jail? That's what I mean. That's wrong. See, now that's wrong. And I'm not going to let that happen, because then that would make me obsolete. If I let him come back and you can't have this. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. And De La Soul and all these niggas, I won't let them do that. Like Melly Mel and them true pioneers. They diss me. If they diss me, I would have dissed them. But they came to the studio. Every time I see them niggas, I bow down respectfully. Not bow down to them as men or as performers, but as elders. Like, that's like if you see any old mob nigga coming. You know what I mean? Get that nigga a table before you give me a table. Let him in before you let me in. Because I do know I'm the Don there. But I know if I'm not the Don, I want that respect. Because to be the Don at one point means you had to have something. And for him to write the message and all that shit, it did inspire me and it did do something for me. He got a pass. Unless he crossed me. And he hasn't. So we trying to get him a deal. He about to get a deal just using my name. And I got free and got rich just using his name and using his records. I did the same thing to Nas, homie. I swear to God, I seen this nigga Nas at the House of Blues. I caught him out of pocket and everything. I was deep with my niggas. I know he didn't have no guns. We could have rushed him right there. I was like, what's up, yo? I said, yo, this East Coast, West Coast shit, it's not about you. Don't get caught up in it. I swear to God, we love you. We got love for you. And I saw Wu-Tang, I saw Method Man, and like a couple months earlier, one of their niggas had got, he was in our club, 662, and somebody snatched his chain, you know, put hands on him. We got the chain back and found the niggas that did it. That's love. And I went to Method Man like, yo, we handled that. Me and shit want to talk to you. That was never our orders. No, that wasn't supposed to go down. We got the niggas that did it. We got the shit. Whenever. That's just me. You know what I mean? That's how we are. This nigga Nas went back home and started talking that fake thug and dropping little Jews and his shit. And that's wrong. Because you should have said that to me when I was right there. He knew his album said all this shit. And the nigga was like, don't do that. That means you're a punk. You know what I mean? I won't hug a nigga I don't like. That's why I'm telling you now, when I see Biggie, it's not going to be like we're going to attack him every time. I might be in a good mood, and I might not want to be going. This shit is so minor. This is not about me and Biggie. Everybody keep talking about it. Y'all making this nigga bigger than he is. Do you hear me fucking talking about this? This is a major plan, a major strategy. That was the impetus or the starter or the generator that kicked it off. They happen to be the regime before me. Just like Republicans hate Carter or whatever, now the Republicans is like, we can't wait for Bush to come back. You know? Just like now I'm in power, everybody that love Biggie, they all like, I can't wait for Biggie to come back. Or somebody like that, or Nas. That's why they root for them. They rooting for they people. And when I was gone, that's why all my niggas was like, we can't wait for them to come. And that's why they rushed the polls. They wanted a new regime. And my regime includes the East Coast. It includes the West Coast. It brings money. It's economics. You know what I mean? I study this shit. Yeah, I'm bringing money to New York by signing groups, by Death Row East. That's bringing money, economics, that's sales. I'm bringing the bridge through this motherfucker. I want to start an athletic team where all the rappers sponsor a team. You know what I mean? I'm bringing the community involved, giving money back to the community. We got Mother's Day, Thanksgiving, and Christmas so far. Death Row, we've been doing that we're gonna do it every year. Clothing, feeding, come on, that's the welfare right there. We are the best choice for this fucking, to the millennium.
That's some ill shit, man. I'm telling you.
And I'm the only one in it like that. This nigga Biggie still talking about fucking Godfather. That's why I said to Nas when I did some of my record, you watch too many fucking movies. No, who's gonna fucking follow you? These niggas talking about Al Pacino. They getting their Italians mixed up. They like Al Pacino, Luciano. That show you what type of niggas you dealing with. Only thing they like is the sound of an Italian nigga's name. The Italians I speak about, we're really truly great men. And I find any great man, black or white, I'm gonna study him, learn it, so he can't be great to me no more. Like Machiavelli. And that's why I don't say my name's not Machiavelli. My name is Machiavelli. I took it. That's mine. He gave me that. You know what I mean? I took that. Just like, and I don't feel no guilt. That motherfucker, all these motherfuckers stole from us forever. I'm taking back what's mine. It's just that they recorded it when he said it. It's probably something he took from us that they didn't let us record. So there's no shame. You know what I mean?
Like Otis Redding, the Rolling Stones.
No doubt, no doubt. And I feel like I'm not on like people bashing like they are like on some. Why is niggas into this Italian mob shit? It's not about Italians to me, but I'm about studying people. I study the CIA, America. I hate America as for what we did, but I love us for being strong. You got to do that. So what? We don't got a good image. We the strongest motherfucking nation. That's me. That's me right fucking there. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck if y'all don't like me. I got the bombs. Can't nobody touch me. Won't nobody rush me. Something we doing right. That's that capitalism shit. Because you can feed your kids with that thought. All that other shit, you can't feed your kids with that. You can't feed your kids, you can't have a nation. So that's what's more important now, to me, is to take the discipline, the seriousness, and the bond that the mob has, to take the enthusiasm, the morals, the principles that the Black Panthers had, and the strength that the Black Panthers had, to take the camaraderie and go all out, we'll die for you. All of us as a team that the police have, to take the nation is first attitude, whatever we got to do to be number one, that United States take, and that's what makes me unstoppable. And take that nigga attitude that makes me look at all of that shit, study and learn it, take the young African American to have the talent to exhibit it, you know what I mean? And take the businessman, take the president, to take the philosopher to be able to break it down into an actual philosophy. And that's what Illuminati is. But it's up to you to bring it to the people, or else we're going to have an East Coast, West Coast war, because I'm not bowing down. I'm not going to say, you know, everything I did was righteous by the rules of war. You know what I mean? And they got to recognize that. But it's really like right now, it's not New York, because New York got love. It's the writers, the radio people are using this as some way. They don't know what to talk about. Right. So that's what it's, and just like you sat down and thought about that nigga them shit, you can sit down and think of how you can make people see it as clear as it is. Just like we on the same level. You look at things and then you figure out how it's like a big plan to it. You know, it got to be a big plan if this shit is happening. Like you were saying about me and Biggie being like politicians. That's how I looked at it. Like, wait a minute, this shit is. I look at the rap game like how it is. Like every couple months, a whole new it's a whole new genre. They'll say like they got a whole bunch of writers talking about gangster rap is dead. Those are the ones that don't like gangster rap. That's like the writers that don't like Republicans. So they do that thing. They spin. You know what I mean? And then there's other ones that are like, Tupac dropped the best, you know. Well, those are the ones that love it. Those are the radio people that love it. You know what I mean? And our job basically is not to, I don't want to see them dead, because by the other side being who the other side is, that makes me the best man.